In this video, I'm gonna take you on a tour of one of the most popular floor plans with American Legend Homes. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Texas Model Home Tours. I'm your host and North Dallas real estate agent, Alex Piech. Today guys, we're in Celina, Texas, and we are at Mosaic, master plan community here, one of the hottest communities in DFW. And we're at American Legend Homes, and we're gonna be taking a tour of their 50-foot model home. They have 3 different model homes available here, but this is gonna be their 50-foot series. This is the 1146 plan. This plan is absolutely incredible, quickly becoming the most popular American Legend floor plan being built here in Mosaic. So I'm super excited to give you guys the tour of this amazing home. While we're in there, I'll tell you a little bit about the structural changes that you can make, which ones you may want to consider, as well as talk to you more about Mosaic, the community, pricing, discounts, and incentives. So let's go ahead, let's get started with today's model home tour. Hey everybody, welcome inside American Legend Homes. This is their 1146 model home located in Mosaic in Celina, Texas. And this model home is representative of their 50-foot lot series here in Mosaic. American Legend Homes currently has 3 offerings here in this community: a 40-foot lot series, 50-foot lot series, and their 60-foot lot series. So excited to bring you guys this. This is quickly becoming one of the favorite floor plans here with American Legend Homes. This home that we're showcasing today as a base home is 5 bedrooms, 4 full and 1 half bath, 4,098 square feet. And the base price, you're not gonna believe that the starting base price for a 4,100 square foot home is starting at just over $852,000. Now I will tell you, you always wanna check back with me when it comes to pricing, discounts, incentives, as those things are always subject to change, especially in a community like Mosaic, which is in such high demand. A lot of times as the demand rises and the builder sells a certain amount of homes, they'll reassess pricing and discounts and incentives. So always check back with me on that. But this home, one of the things I really like most about this particular floor plan is it has almost everything included. So media room, game room, the 5 bedrooms. So there's not a lot that you have to do when it comes to the design center and structural upgrades, which means it's definitely budget friendly. Now on our left here, this will be your 2-car garage door. So this will be walled off right here. It's open right now for the sales team. You can see here where the sales team is set up. So you'll come in from your garage right there. But this is where things really get cool with this specific plan is this room to our left here. This is by design going to be your dining room. But you can see they've turned it in to this super cool, we're just gonna call this the chill room. This is quickly becoming more and more popular. My wife and myself, we have a formal dining room, and this is exactly what we've been talking about converting it to, just a lounge area with some built-ins. This will be built as a dining room. And basically right over here, this area, if it's a dining room, we'll have a pass-through into your kitchen, but you can make this a lounge room if you do not need the formal dining room, which I think gives you more functional use. So many people have a formal dining that they do not use. So the versatility in that room is really cool. Now, in addition to that, take a look at this. This right here is your home office, which is tucked away. Now this, by design, could actually be a third car garage. So it would be a tandem where two cars are back to back here. So this could be a third car garage, or you can convert it to your home study area. And as you can see, it's a really good sized room. It's got nice windows for natural lighting, and you're kind of tucked away and private from everything else. Now, if you didn't want this, if you wanted to keep this as a third car garage, that formal dining and lounge room could actually be converted to your study room if you still didn't want the dining area. So again, what I love about the 1146 plan is there's so much you can do as far as making it work for you and your needs, which a lot of times you don't get when building. You're very limited in some of the design aspects, especially the structural side of that. Here we've got a beautiful powder bath. And then we'll move right in to our main living areas, kitchen, dining room, living room. And here, this model, really, they've done such a good job in picking the designs, the layout, all the finishes. I love this little area here with the floating shelves, the under cabinet lighting, great little wine area. Especially if you're going to use that front room for that sitting area, to have this with your wine chiller right here, I think is a good design. Spin around to the kitchen. You got a nice open concept, your casual dining area here. And as you can see, this is nice and big. So again, if this is going to be your everyday eating and dining area, it's plenty big to be able to entertain 6 to 8 people. Plus you still have your island where you can put 3 to 4 pull-up stools. So it's kind of stacked layout here. You've got your cooking area. This is also a nice little feature here. Everything here is kind of just your main cooking. It's got the beautiful vent hood cover. They carried the same slab from the countertop to your backsplash. Again, nice higher end finish. And again, the base on this, guys, is just $853,000. Many of these homes can be built between $915,000 to about $950,000. Matter of fact, there is a builder spec home right now on the market of this exact floor plan, and it is on the market currently for about $911,000. So because so much is standard as far as game room, media room, 5th bedroom, the bathrooms, you're not having to spend a lot of your money on structural changes in design. So you can spend more of your money in picking out your finishes, which is what people actually see. You've got your double oven. Very pretty home. And obviously, hopefully you guys can see why this is quickly becoming one of the favorites here with American Legend in Mosaic. As we continue the tour, let me tell you a little bit about Mosaic. It is one of those neighborhoods that people want to be in, and partially because the developer who has developed this neighborhood was the same developer that developed Windsong Ranch. And if you know anything about Windsong Ranch, you know that's home of that beautiful blue lagoon. So when the developer came here, they wanted to keep that high-end community feel with amazing amenities. So here, Mosaic is actually gonna have a lazy river that goes around the resort-style pool. There will be an amenity center, gym, hiking, biking trails, courts, tons of amenities. You're also conveniently located just north of Windsong Ranch, which means you're just a few minutes from the Dallas North Tollway. You could be on the highway in probably 5 to 8 minutes, depending on traffic. You could be to Frisco in the $10 billion Fields development in the Omni within probably 8 minutes. So very conveniently located. You're in a very highly rated school area. Again, that is also making this a very, very desirable community. You get all of those amenities for just $148 a month is your HOA payment. So nice and affordable. You get a ton of amenities. This double sliding glass door, it's probably a 12 or 15 foot. 2 of those panels are gonna open up. So you get that indoor, outdoor feel. And again, we're on a 50-foot lot. So you can see what they've done here. Again, this is all just for design of the model, but we're on a corner lot. So they put down the sunken area with the gas fireplace, the cooktop, the artificial turf. So still plenty of room on your lot to do something out there. And then that pretty view right here with the 2-story ceilings. Again, another feature everybody asks for is these nice tall 2-story ceilings. You can see how they've put the second set of windows up top all the way around your living area, bringing in a ton of natural light. I want to point this out. These windows right here, what I love about this is you still have your covered patio, but because they put this in, you're getting all the natural light. If those windows weren't there and you had your covered patio, think about how much darker this room would feel. So those are just little architectural designs, elements that American Legend has thought out that you may want to consider. The open railing system with the curved staircase, very pretty. We're gonna head up there and take a look. But first, let's go take a look at your primary suite. And everything you would expect at this level of home. You've got the pushed up ceilings with the Piech, the cathedral style ceilings. Look at those windows, the whole back wall of windows, all this walking space. I mean, this is a huge, huge room. I'll kind of come back to this corner so you can see it from all angles. And then this little trim, wood accent walls. These are all individual 1x1 slots. Slotted wood going floor to ceiling. Things like that, guys. So one of the things, this actually brings up a good point. One of the things I always like to talk about in my videos is if you're thinking about building a home, sometimes it can feel very, very overwhelming. All the decisions that have to be made with structural, electrical, and design. One of the things we're able to do that our clients say that they enjoy and they value is having our input through that process, because I bring a very unique perspective to the entire situation. Having walked through hundreds, if not 1,000 or more new construction homes, including model homes, builder spec homes, I can share with you which features, upgrades, structural things you should consider, because they're almost becoming like a standard feature where if your home didn't have it, it may impact the future resale in that value. So I'm able to give you that really unique perspective. So what I tell everybody is, if you are thinking about building or going the new construction route anywhere in DFW, I highly recommend reaching out to me early in the process. Let's jump on a phone call. So many of you guys actually schedule Zoom calls in my calendar. That link is below with all of my contact information. But let's have an early conversation where I can help you talk about the different builders you may want to consider, the different communities, upcoming phases, discounts, incentives, everything you're going to want to know early in the process when starting your home buying journey, including the new construction home buying process, because it is different than resale. So don't go it alone. Reach out. Let's have that conversation early on. That consultation that we do is free of charge. We do not charge for it. Our goal is to help you with the new construction home buying process here in DFW. So no charge for that. All our contact information is going to be below, so feel free, reach out, and let's get started with that new construction home buying journey. As we move through, and I said all of that, this has actually reminded me as we came back to the room, I say all that for this specific reason. Let's say you love this wall and you want to add that to your wall and you want the builder to do it. I would advise you to have that done after closing with a separate vendor, because you are going to save a significant amount of money having it done outside of the builder. All right, let's head upstairs because we have a whole second level of home that we need to check out. So let's head on upstairs and take a peek. I love the wood treads here that they did on the staircase, doing the solid wood stairs. Again, upgrade, something you're gonna wanna consider if you wanna do. But if you're, in my opinion, if you are at that $950,000, that's the type of finish you're gonna expect. And so are other buyers in the future when they think about buying the home. And I know you're like, man, I'm just thinking about buying a home. You're talking about resale. Again, as your real estate advisor, that's my job. That's the role I play. Number one, we want you to absolutely love the home you buy and build. Number two, we want to make sure you get an incredible deal. And number three, we want to make sure you're in prime position as an investment side to be able to capitalize one day, because one day that home will be sold. So that's where we could add a lot of value as well in this process. So you've got the beautiful game room up here, a real enclosed media room, no windows, all pre-wired for your surround sound. For example, this would be like your electrical. Do you add the sconce lights? If so, these are things you're gonna wanna know in your pre-design electrical meeting. Do you want an outlet in the floor? Little things you're probably not thinking about, but again, don't worry about it. We got your back. That's exactly what we do. Now the flooring up here, this wood in this game area, again, is going to be an add-on. We see it a lot in models. I will tell you, I don't see a lot of people actually doing it. Number one is if you do have maybe some younger kids upstairs who are gonna be running around and jumping, that's gonna produce some serious noise downstairs. So that's something to consider. Here we've got a nice room. Check out that bed. Like an ultimate lounge bed. That's super cool. Room is definitely plenty big in here. A little bit larger than average, especially the width of the room right here for sure. And then a nice walk-in closet. If you're new to Texas, if you're relocating and you're watching our videos, we get a lot of relocation buyers. We don't have basements, so having these nice big closets and storage under the stairs, that stuff really does matter. Those are things you're definitely gonna wanna consider, or else you'll run out of storage pretty quick. All right, let's take a look. We've got an ensuite bathroom here. Nice large vanity. Little linen closet. Oh, that's nice and big too, nice and deep, plenty of shelves. So you can see American Legend Homes, they build a very nice home, and Again, depending on your budget, they've got something for pretty much everyone with a 40, 50 foot, and 60 foot lot series. More closet space out here in the hallway. So this room is also kind of private. It's down its own little hallway off the game room. And then we'll head on down the next hallway here. This is, okay, so this is a much larger than average room for sure. So if you are looking for something with bigger secondary bedrooms, so far, definitely impressed with what we're seeing here on this floor plan. Now, you guys can clearly see why this has quickly become one of the more popular floor plans. Like I said, currently there is a spec home available at about $911,000. There are build opportunities. I will tell you that build opportunities go fast, and here's why. In master plan communities like this, there is a repeat and repetition rule. Basically, the developer does not want the same home, the same floor plan, just built one after another, so every home in the neighborhood looks exactly the same. So the repeat and repetition rule basically says, you know, you can have one of these homes, but there can't be another one in front of it, to the left, to the right, or diagonal, which means you got to skip 1 to 2 lots in order to achieve that. So when you have a popular floor plan like this, obviously a lot get built, so there becomes less and less lots that are available that they can build this specific floor plan on. So something you absolutely want to take into consideration, which is why when you're building, if you can get in early, you have all the options. Cool room here with the construction theme. Again, you can get a good feel of just the overall size. I'm standing next to the bed. There's plenty of walkable space on both sides. And of course, this awesome walk-in closet. Got your Tonka trunks. I definitely remember that as a kid. And then they built great closets. I mean, that's really impressive, all the built-ins and everything in the closet. Let's head back to the game room. We'll hang out there. I'll tell you a little bit more again about Mosaic. Incredible community. The tax rate here is about 2.76%. That does include your PID and property tax here in Mosaic. You're looking at about $148 a month for the HOA. We talked about that. This home is definitely selling, and this community is selling extremely fast. While this model has just been open for about 2 weeks, pre-sale has been happening in this community for several months. So the 50s are getting close to being limited in lots in the current phase. There are still some builds available, but if you're thinking about buying or building new construction, you're interested in learning more about Mosaic, American Legend Homes, or any other communities and builders here in DFW, I highly encourage you to give us a call early on in the process. All my information is going to be below today's video. There's a link where you can schedule a one-on-one Zoom call with me, kind of meet virtually in person, or a lot of people simply just give me a call or shoot me a text and get the conversation started that way. We'd love to answer any of your questions about the new construction process, talk about discounts, incentives, availabilities, new communities, the pros and cons of the different builders. So reach out, we'd love to help you. As always, guys, I would love a favor if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button here on the video. That really helps us out. It tells YouTube that we are producing great content that you guys enjoy, and helps our channel grow and get out to other prospective buyers who are maybe relocating to the area or simply looking for new construction homes throughout DFW. Leave us a comment. Also, show some love to American Legend. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. We'll be sure to respond, and we will see you guys on the next model home tour. Take care, everybody.